There are few things in life that give as much vicarious pleasure as the opportunity to say, I told you so. Captain Amarinder Singh, the former Chief Minister of Punjab and a lifelong congressman till a few weeks ago, had that opportunity today, and it came fairly quickly after he was pushed out from his position as Chief Minister. This is because his arch enemy and the man responsible for him being eased out 4 months before the next assembly elections in that state, Navjot Singh Sidhu, also decided to resign today from his position as the chief of the Congress party in the state of Punjab. Navjot Singh Sidhu, in fact, decided to do this with quite a curious explanation, where he came and said, collapse of a man's character stems from the compromise corner. I can never compromise on Punjab's future. Now, while many people are trying to understand what exactly Mr. Sidhu meant, the impact of what he has done is fairly clear. The Congress has now lost both Amarinder Singh and Sidhu 4 months before the election. Is this actually a big loss? Does this torpedo the chances of a party which won the last election with 2/3 majority? And is it advantage for AAP or BJP? To speak on some of this and that high drama unfolding in Punjab Congress today, I'm joined by Neerja, Chowdhury, Smita Prakash and Amitabh Tiwari, all political analysts who will decode what we're saying. Welcome to all of you. Neerja ji, let me begin with your take of what we have seen. Now, Amarinder Singh, in his I told you so moment, says that Navjot Singh Sidhu is not stable and was not right for the position. Are the Gandhis going to be feeling a sense of regret today?
I don't know what the Gandhis will be feeling, but certainly as far as the captain's remarks, I told you so, I agree with that this had to happen sooner or later. This had to happen because Navjot Singh Sidhu is a non-serious politician, if you go by his track record so far. When he didn't get Deputy Chief Ministership last time, he just disappeared. We didn't see him anywhere except in Kapil Sharma's TV studios. Now, what he will do is another matter. But will the Gandhi siblings be feeling regret? Certainly, it was an error of judgment. It was bad judgment to think somebody like Sidhu could have been a team player and taken everybody along and taken the Congress to victory. Congress were all poised for victory. If you look back 6 months ago, everybody, including its opponents, were saying that Congress stood a very good chance of coming back to power. Now, I think the situation gets clearer in the Congress today. Without Mr. Sidhu, it will have to cut its losses and at least be able to move ahead. It has done good damage control in putting Charanjit Singh Channi as the Chief Minister, first Dalit Chief Minister in the history of Punjab since independence. That's a very big step, very historic step. And Channi has actually been moving quite well. Now, Sidhu has left because he didn't get his way in appointments, in Mr. Randhawa getting home today, not getting Advocate General of his choice, and so on. But I think if he had remained in the party and Channi and Sidhu, he was already being called a super CM. Every day we would have seen some kind of pulls, pressures, something going wrong. Today, at least now it's a clearer scene. The Congress can get its act together.
Yeah.
Whether it will get a majority remains to be seen. But this kitch of every day will not be there.
Kitch of every day goes away. So better to cut your losses, says Neerja Chowdhury. Smita Prakash, I want you to tell me from the perspective of the three central characters in this Punjab drama right now, and who comes off, well in positive light and who comes out in negative light. So on the one hand, you have Captain Amarinder Singh, who was shunted out, and there are reports now that he may be meeting with Mr. JP Nadda and Mr. Amit Shah. Then you have Navjot Singh Sidhu, who first threw a fit, wanted the captain out. Once he was out, threw a fit because he didn't get his way. And then you have Mr. Channi now, who has this huge responsibility of somehow pushing forward the Congress's cause before the next elections. How would you describe the position of these three people?
Let me begin with Channi, since he is the sitting chief minister. He had his press conference today. He's managed to pick his own people, despite having a super chief minister out there breathing down his neck, which was Sidhu. He managed to make some appointments in spite of Sidhu not liking them, which, as Neerja pointed out, was the Advocate General, the Home Minister. He didn't quite, Sidhu didn't quite like those. In spite of that, he's appointed. Now that the Congress has appointed a Dalit chief minister, how do you not make him as the chief minister candidate or face when you go in for an election? Because the Congress is in a catch-22 position, or they were in. It was an ace move, agreed, that they appoint the first Dalit chief minister of Punjab. But if you go into the election without his face on the poster as the future chief minister of Punjab, then what will be seen, what the opposition, which is the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP and the Akali Dal, will say that he's just a night watchman. You've used a tokenism of making a Dalit as chief minister. So the Congress then comes to this awkward position of not knowing what to do now that you have Channi there. And I think Sidhu figured that out, right? He got sidelined. Now, if you put Jat Sikh as your chief minister face when the elections come in February, then you're again going back to the same position of what has been happening over the years. So you've got rid of a Jat Sikh, which was Amarinder Singh. You are putting a Jat Sikh again. So Navjot Singh Sidhu, again, in an awkward position. Could he have said no to Channi at that point of time? How do you do that? How do you go against a Dalit? Because Navjot Singh's strong base are Mazhabi Sikhs. So how could he be seen opposing Channi's appointment as chief minister? Now, Captain Amarinder Singh made it into a national security issue by saying that Navjot is unhinged and he would put national security at risk if he's made the chief minister candidate. And the difficult thing was that nobody in the seniors positions in the Congress came out in defense of Navjot as far as that national security jibe was concerned. It was only Navjot's wife who defended him. So, he was left literally nowhere kind of a man, and being a temperamental, very unpredictable kind of a person who wears his sentiments, everything on his sleeve, he just threw in his resignation. Where does it leave Captain Amarinder Singh? I think it was Rashid Kidwai who said that if you want to start a new party, you have to have big pockets. And Amarinder Singh at this stage in life, at 80, to start a new party, he would have to break away people from the Congress party and form a new party. And he would need the support of either the Akalis or the BJP, even if he's going to be a vote cutter. Will he get from the Akalis? No, of course not. Sukhbir won't give it. Will the BJP support Amarinder? There's a lot of gossip happening in Delhi today about that. But Captain says that he's not meeting anybody in the political corridors today. Who knows?
All of this impacts the election, because of course it's extremely entertaining to see from the sidelines as political drama pans out. We all really watch for what's coming next. But what is the actual impact going to be? Because the woes for the Punjab Congress don't end here. Razia Sultana, who took oath as a cabinet minister in Punjab 2 days ago, has also resigned in solidarity with Navjot Singh Sidhu. There will be more within the party where cracks will show. So at the end of the day, the Congress goes into this election with Amarinder Singh gunning for them, Navjot Singh Sidhu gunning for them, the Akalis, the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party, of course, are challenges. So where does that leave the Congress?
So yeah, I mean, it's been a comedy of errors sort of situation for the Congress leadership. Now what has happened is that anyways in Punjab for the past 5 decades, the incumbent is thrown out of government every 5 years, except for Akali Dal, which retained power in 2012. So anyways, Congress was on a sticky wicket. Now, in the process of removing Amarinder Singh, who was not on good terms with the Gandhis, because I see that as the only reason, the non-performance, the anti-incumbency, all this is not the main reason. So, in the process of removing Amarinder Singh, what Congress has done is that it has itself admitted to the voters of Punjab that there are 18 points on which it has not performed over the last 4.5 years. So it has told the voters and given the ammunition to the opposition parties like AAP, Akali Dal, BJP, etc., that this 4.5-year government of Amarinder Singh has not delivered on the manifesto promises. So it's in a catch-22 situation of sorts. Now what will happen is that with Sidhu always believed that he should have been the chief minister. Because he always felt that he should be in control, complete control of the party. But going by the nature of the Gandhis, they cannot let one individual control the party in a state, because this regional satrap may become so powerful that they would challenge the national leadership, and the national leadership of the party is currently weak. So what happens now? So Amarinder Singh could also now will have to watch his steps, because his issue was with Sidhu and not necessarily Channi or the leadership. So if Sidhu is not now the PCC chief, and if for any reason he decides to leave the party, then Amarinder Singh could as well remain in the party. Because as Smita ji said, it is very difficult to form a regional party at this age. And it needs a lot of resources, and then go into the elections and then try to emerge as a kingmaker. What is also working against Amarinder's wish to form an alliance with the BJP is the fact that the BJP is not liked very well there. The BJP does not have a lot of ground presence in the state. Even in 2014 and 19 Lok Sabha elections, when BJP swept almost the entire country, it did not win the maximum seats in Punjab. There is a lot of anger against the BJP due to this farmer protest. So, in any case, in my opinion, he is not going to have a direct truck or direct alliance with the BJP, because that will be detrimental to his efforts or to his ambition. He wanted to defeat Sidhu at any cost. Sidhu is now gone. So if Sidhu does not take back this resignation or is not accommodated back, then Amarinder might be placated and reconciled with his fate and might work with the party in the organization, because some of his loyalists are still ministers. So we have to see how this situation pans out.
So there are more twists and turns coming, but Smita Prakash, another plot twist to watch out for is what happens with the Aam Aadmi Party. Arvind Kejriwal is going to be in Punjab for the next 2 days. Do you think Sidhu will now make a beeline for the AAP, or has he become in a sense toxic for any party to touch after all of the events?
Absolutely, Tamanna. He is toxic. He is toxic for every party, including the Congress, I feel now, because I believe there are moves being made to placate him and, ask him to stay on in the Congress, not letting him go, because he does have a whole bunch of supporters. And I think what the Congress doesn't want right now is a bunch of people leaving the Congress. As it is today, the optics were not good. Today they had Kanhaiya coming in and they had Mewani coming in, in a technical manner. He couldn't because he's a sitting MLA, but still, it was a good day for the Congress, and that got messed up because of Sidhu's resignation. Then the treasurer goes, and I believe there's going to be a deluge of people resigning because Sidhu is a popular person. It's not clear what is going to happen if, say, maybe 10 or 15 people quit the party. So not a happy situation for the Congress. As far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, they certainly don't want Navjot now. Maybe a year back, had he made that switch, it was different. But he coming in as a chief minister faced just a couple of 6 months before an election, it will not augur well for the Aam Aadmi Party, which right now seems to be on a victory path. As Neerja said, that it was the Congress just about 6-7 months, which looked strong enough to take on Shiromani Akali Dal as well as the Aam Aadmi Party. They were giving a neck-to-neck battle to them. And now you have this situation where you have, as they say in cricket, snatching away victory from the jaws of, snatching away loss from the jaws of victory. That is exactly what the Congress has done. So why would the Aam Aadmi Party take on a liability? They need a chief minister face. That agreed. Now, were they going to take a Jat Sikh, as has been the case, or were they going to take a Dalit? Probably they would have said, that a Jat Sikh as CM and Deputy CM a Dalit face, so that they have all bases covered. Certainly, Kejriwal is not going to be the face of the campaign like he was in 2017, because then that kind of confused voters, in Delhi. What was he going to do? It confused voters in Punjab. That is he going to leave Delhi and come to Punjab? No. And he's not a Punjabi. And it is a Punjabi Suba. So the people of Punjab want a Punjabi face. So I think Kejriwal's biggest challenge now is to find a face which can give competition to the Congress party, and probably to the Shiromani Akali Dal too.
Yeah, so it's literally a situation where anything can happen next. The permutations and combinations are immense. But Neerja Chowdhury, I'm going to request you to take a slightly wider view of what this means for the Congress as a primary opposition party. Making these baffling mistakes one after the other in a state where they seemed pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's a very good question you asked. If I was to say today, look back a little and see what has happened, I would say the entrants today are more significant than the exit. Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mewani coming into the party, representing younger people who are ideologically committed, who are known to work hard, who built organizations, is far significant for Congress than the exit of Navjot Singh Sidhu as the party chief in Punjab. Now, it's true that some others may resign with him. Will they create, difficult situations remaining within the party, keep questioning it and damaging it? That remains to be seen. Or will he quit the Congress, which is also possible, which will be a blessing for the Congress, because they can cut the losses, move ahead, have their strategy. There's already a new leadership in place coming into Punjab. So, but I think what the Congress needs to look at, which is very important, how was this decision made to bring Sidhu in and give him such an important position? Obviously, they wanted to clip the wings of the captain. Captain had cocked his snook at the High Command. The High Command did not like it, so they wanted to cut him down to size. Now, obviously, they did not, contend. The siblings did not contend with the character of Sidhu and the baggage he came with. But the question is, how do decisions get made in the Congress? If two people are going to sit and decide a major thing like that without the base of that decision making being wide enough, because Congress party has got enough experienced people to have alerted, this is the thing, this is the minefield we are going to hit. So I think it boils down. And also in terms of determining its ideological positions. If the tweet of Rahul Gandhi is going to become the policy of the Congress party, then naturally it's going to make a lot of people in the Congress unhappy. And is that the way to go? Or does the Congress really need to widen its decision-making base, which is the immediate challenge? But a last thing I'm going to say, if you look at what has happened in Punjab, who's gained, who's lost? Captain Amarinder Singh, out. It's a complete loss. He may be mollified because Sidhu is out. Sidhu, a loss. He had a chance. If he had not botched it up and gone with the captain in the saddle, he may have, after election, become the chief minister. But he was in a hurry. So he's lost out. Whether he'll build his own party, because that's the only way I can see where he'll be able to function. High Command gained and yet lost.
Thank you to all of you for joining us in a quick analysis of this political drama taking place today in the Congress party in Punjab. But for the Congress, it's been a day of exits and entries. One in particular, very striking, which is Kanhaiya Kumar, the former JNU student leader and CPI leader who has joined the folds of the Congress today. In a press conference, he explains why.
चुनाव किया है, हम इस देश की सबसे पुरानी पार्टी, सबसे लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी, मैं जोर दे करके बोल रहा हूं लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी, ताकि आप लोग परिवारवाद पे सवाल जरूर कीजिएगा। लोकतांत्रिक पार्टी में हम इसलिए शामिल होना चाहते हैं कि हमको लगता है, और सिर्फ हमको नहीं लगता है, इस देश के लाखों करोड़ों नौजवानों को ये लगने लगा है कि अगर कांग्रेस नहीं बचा तो देश नहीं बचेगा।